Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island preview. The guys find a human-made entrance into Aladdin's cave. This week on the latest episode of The Curse of Oak Island, the team believes they have found a human-made entrance and an exit into the cavern dubbed Aladdin's Cave in the Money Pit area. The Fellowship of the Dake has likely been mentally processing the info from the Muon topography survey, which gave them 3 underground targets to aim for. These anomalies, all found under the surface in the Money Pit area, are considered likely spots for buried treasure. On tonight's Season 11 Episode 6, viewers can expect the team to chase the anomaly called Aladdin's Cave. This feature was picked up by the Muon detectors at about 160 feet below the ground, to the southeast of the garden shaft. This location is intriguing because the guys already did a preliminary investigation of the spot last year, when they encountered a void about 30 feet long and 12 feet wide. On that occasion, they popped a camera down a borehole shaft and observed a couple of features they suspected may have been human-made. Well, a preview for tonight's show states that the team uncovered new human-made structures that appear to be an entrance and an exit to the cavern. Is Aladdin's Cave Marty Lagina's secret treasure chamber? Last week, Marty Lagina said they stopped investigating the cavern last year because they couldn't see an entrance leading inside. However, the Muon data implied there is an entrance, and if the guys manage to pinpoint the entrance tonight, then that could be a game changer. This could be the elusive secret chamber Marty has always believed is lying just out of their grasp. Hopefully, it's a secret chamber full of valuable loot. In tonight's episode, the guys will put another camera down to investigate this Aladdin's Cave. It's unclear what they'll find, but a preview had surveyor Steve Guptill commenting, "This is way different to anything we've seen." The History Channel has called this episode the grand opening, and the episode synopsis reads, "After the Muon data reported a compelling target in the cavity known as Aladdin's Cave, a void where high traces of gold and silver have been found, the team discovers what appears to be man-made entrances and exits into the curious cavern. More artifacts uncovered on Oak Island's Lot 5. Elsewhere on tonight's show, the archaeologists examining rectangular and circular stone features on Lot 5 keep finding more and more artifacts. The circular feature seems to date back to the 18th century, the same period as the garden shaft, and the guys are hoping to find out why it appears to have been deliberately hidden. This week's episode will see the archaeologists unearth an ancient-looking handle, and you can expect the guys to uncover even more compelling clues tonight. In the twilight of a crisp autumn evening, the verdant forests of Nova Scotia whispered with secrets untold. The island of Oak, veiled in mystique and shrouded in legend, held within its bosom the promise of treasures long lost to time. And among those who dared to unravel its enigmas were the intrepid treasure hunters of the Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, whose quest had become synonymous with perseverance and obsession. As the sun dipped beneath the horizon, casting long shadows over the island, the team gathered at the site of their latest excavation. Excitement crackled in the air like static electricity, mingled with a sense of trepidation born from years of fruitless searches and false hopes. Yet tonight, there was a palpable sense that their luck was about to change. The discovery had been pure serendipity, a chance encounter with an old map tucked away in a forgotten corner of a dusty archive. It had led them to this spot, a nondescript patch of earth that concealed the entrance to a fabled cavern known as Aladdin's Cave. Legends whispered of untold riches hidden within its depths, guarded by ancient traps and curses designed to deter the unworthy. As the last rays of sunlight faded, the team descended into the bowels of the earth, their footsteps echoing in the cavernous silence. The air grew cooler, tinged with the scent of damp earth and ancient stone, as they navigated through twisting passageways illuminated only by the flickering glow of their torches. Every step brought them closer to the heart of the mystery, closer to the realization of a dream that had consumed their lives for years. And yet, with each passing moment, the sense of unease grew, a nagging doubt that whispered of unseen dangers lurking in the shadows. At last, they reached the chamber they sought, a vast cavern bathed in the soft light of 1,000 flickering torches. The walls gleamed with precious metals and glittering gemstones, casting prismatic reflections that danced across the floor like ethereal spirits. But it was not the treasure that held their gaze, nor the promise of untold wealth. For nestled among the riches, half hidden beneath a veil of dust and cobwebs, lay the object of their desires, a human-made entrance, carved into the very heart of the cavern itself. With trembling hands, Rick reached out and traced the outline of the entrance, his fingers brushing against the cool stone with a reverence born of centuries of anticipation. Beside him, Marty's eyes gleamed with a mixture of excitement and apprehension, his mind racing with visions of what lay beyond. Together they stepped through the threshold, crossing the boundary between reality and legend, and as they ventured deeper into the depths of Aladdin's cave, they knew that they were not only chasing after treasure, but also courting the fates themselves. For legends spoke of a curse that befell all who dared to disturb the sanctity of the cave, a curse that exacted a heavy toll on those who sought to claim its treasures for their own. And as they delved deeper into the labyrinthine passages, they could feel its presence lurking in the shadows, a malevolent force that watched and waited with bated breath. But still, they pressed on, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and adventure, for in the heart of darkness, they knew that the greatest treasures were often found in the most unlikely of places. As they ventured deeper into the bowels of the earth, the air grew thick with the scent of ancient secrets and forgotten whispers, and with each step, they felt the weight of history bearing down upon them, a reminder of the countless souls who had walked these same paths in ages past. At last they reached the heart of the cave, a vast chamber bathed in the soft glow of 1,000 flickering torches, and there, nestled among the riches of 1,000 civilizations, lay the object of their desires, the fabled treasure of Aladdin's cave. But as they reached out to claim their prize, they felt a sudden chill in the air, a whisper of warning that sent shivers down their spines. For they knew that the curse of Oak Island was not so easily dispelled, that even now it lay in wait, biding its time until the moment was right to exact its terrible vengeance. And as they stood on the precipice of destiny, they knew that their journey was far from over, for the true treasure of Oak Island was not gold or jewels, but the knowledge that lay buried beneath its soil, waiting to be unearthed by those brave enough to seek it. And so, with a mixture of fear and excitement, they turned their backs on the riches of Aladdin's cave, and began the long journey back to the surface, for they knew that the greatest adventures were yet to come, and that the curse of Oak Island would forever haunt their dreams until its secrets were finally laid bare for all the world to see.